Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So, we have a lot of things to do today. Well, not necessarily today, but period. I got parts. Some of them. Not all of them because I need to go pick them up from O'Reilly's, but I have some of them. I'll show you what I got. Don't mind the mess. We have bags everywhere, parts everywhere, but we got engine mounts, rear view mirror for the windshield. We got oil pressure sensor, starter relay, spark plug wires, battery cable, and starter cable. So, and then I got a few other things I need to go pick up after we get done here that I had to order in. So, yeah. And then, I just realized we need, I just realized we needed radiator hoses too. So, add that to the list. But yeah, so today the plan is to look at the fuel tank, see what all I need to get for that. And then we're also gonna do shocks today. Shocks, rear view mirror, oil pressure sensor, and starter relay also today. So that's the plan. So yeah. All right, so I drilled a hole in the old tank because the new tank will work. And all I have to say is this fuel coming out, there's a reason why I'm not very close to it. Because it is a caramely black color. And that is ungood. So, yeah. So I'm just gonna let this sit and drip drain. Hopefully there's not too much in it, but we'll figure it out if there is. I bet there is actually. So we'll go from there. But yeah. So I got the oil pressure sensor. Oh, let me do this. Maybe this will help. No? Okay, cool. It's a good thought anyways. But I got the oil pressure sensor and temperature sensor on the motor. So now I think I'm gonna start working on the shocks and go from there. So yeah. So I decided to say fuck it to the shocks as of right now because they are older than garbage. You can't get to them unless you pull the fender wells out. And yeah, so the plan is to come back with a grinder and cut the hell out of them. So that's the plan. So stay tuned for that. As of right now, I'm gonna change out the starter solenoid, change out the battery cable, and for some reason it's way too damn long for what we need, obviously. So change that out. Don't know where the hell all this stuff goes, but yeah, so we'll see what we find out there. Well, good news is, like I said, starter solenoid is in. Painted the hood hinges, touched up a few spots in the engine bay. Can't really see shit because my camera's dirty. Hi. And it's just dusty in here. Yeah, touched up the hood hinges, touched up some stuff, horns, everything. Oil pressure sensor, coolant temp sensor. Pretty much ready to rip at this point. So yeah, I'm gonna head home. So yeah, tonight Hannah's dropping off the carburetor, and yeah, so see you tomorrow or Friday, probably Friday. Welcome back, everyone, and well, good news. We got the carburetor, and it looks sick. Like, let me show you. Like, this thing's gonna look so good. Don't worry, the spacer's going pink too. So yeah, with how nice this motor is, maybe the spacer will go black, who knows? But how nice this motor is, it'll look good sitting in there. So the pulley painted, look how nice and pretty that is. Got that pulley painted over there. yeah, and then I'm gonna go home and paint the valve covers so those can be ready to go. Let me think. I'm trying to think of anything else that I can do today. I'm gonna get the tank. Well, I'm gonna have Hannah order the tank. The plan is to get the sending unit out of the old tank, figure out if it needs to be fixed, and then so figure out if it needs to be fixed, or if we need to order a new one, then we'll order a new one. But yeah. So I also have all the parts to finish putting the engine together besides the valve covers. So yeah, so that'll be good and fun. I'm excited. So yeah, so I'll get some work done here and I'll show you what I do, because I honestly don't even know. So I'll show you in a little bit. All right, so I'm in Dolly right now. I pulled the gauge cluster out to see, because at first I pulled the cinder out of the tank and it looked fine, but so I pulled this to see what wire is which, and I still can't figure that out. So I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have Hannah just get a sender coming, and pretty much long story short, if that doesn't work, then we know it's the wiring, and I'll probably end up rewiring it anyways, just that way we get a good connection on everything, because I want to make sure that this works for them. So, and it didn't look like the wiring on the backside was bad, so maybe I'll see what I need to do about the switch connector down there, to see what I need to do about that. So yeah, I'll see what I can do and go from there. But for now, I'll get a new sender on the way and new tank for the saddle tank, and yeah, so we'll see what we come up with that. All right, wanted to test the air cleaner on it, and it fits snug, so that's good. I also got the thermostat in with the housing as well, so I got the spark plugs in, might I add. So we're slowly going back together with this. Obviously the carb's not bolted down yet because I still need to paint the spacer on it, but slowly making our way there. And yeah, so it'll be good. I am super excited to get this done. So I've said that about 1,000 times, but that just means I'm more and more excited every time I say it. So yeah. It'll be so nice. So I got bored, and let me show you.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So, hold on, zoom out. So as you can tell, that was the stand the motor was on. That's Dolly's old motor. Not a pink motor to be found. Well, I got bored and put it in. So now the engine's in. I just need to bolt her down and then it'll be set. So, yeah, engine's in. So that's a plus. Everything pretty much went exactly as planned, so that's good. Yeah. So I just need to put in the engine. We'll bolt in the engine mounts and figure out where everything goes from now on. So, yeah, this is cool. So I yet again got ahead of myself. Installed the radiator, installed the carburetor. Now I'm going to start working on the fan, or just say screw it and have this be a next week problem. But I'm kind of on a good pace, I'm not gonna lie. So I think this looks sick in here. Don't mind the rock, but it looks sick in here. Let's get a good picture of it like that. Oh, yeah, baby. Good shit. Or I might stab the distributor in. I might do that. Yeah, I'll do that. All right, first issue I found with the distributor. First off, I put the motor up at top dead center, so that way I know for sure what we got going on. First issue with the distributor, it hits. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna either take a metal, I'm gonna pull this back off, shave it down, reinstall it, and then throw the distributor in and see how much clearance we have. So, because the distributor doesn't sit down flush, because that's in the way. But, or I'll just take a metal file to it. I have a metal file too, that I might just take to it. I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening. All right, we're back. We're at the house. I didn't get to show you guys, but we got a lot of stuff done on Dolly yesterday. As you've seen, the motor was in. Also put the carburetor on, put the distributor in, shaved everything down so that way the distributor fits, and put the radiator in. We did have a little problem with mounting the fans, so I think we might have to go electric fans now, which is fine. It's just another thing we got to do. But today, we got Showgirl back. And we're actually about to take it down to my buddy Austin's house to get the steering rod done for it. So, oh, sorry. That'll be fun. So I'll show you what we got to do. So we got to take this off, because this right here, that's the pitman arm, and we got to take this off, and we got to cut the tie rods off and everything. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a rod come down off of the pitman arm and go all the way over there to where my finger is, so that we can steer this son of a bitch. So that's the plan, as far as I know. So yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You might recognize this shop. This is where I built Burning Love, actually. This is cool to be back here. But we're back here working on Roland. Roland is a 1972 Lincoln Mark IV that my buddy Cole, my best friend, bought from the family that I bought Thunderbaked from. And they named it Roland after Roland. And so yes, we're doing a starter on it. So that's fun. This is just a little glimpse of just small shit we got going on. So yeah, just wanted to post this because we're back in the old shop. This is good shit. It's a good time. Welcome back, everyone. Last time you seen, we were changing the starter on Cole's Lincoln. Well, that didn't happen. It had other plans, like stripping a bolt. So, yeah. So now we're back on Dolly. I'll show you an update on what we've done so far, and it looks awesome. And tell you what we're gonna do today. So, yeah, shall we? Right. We got a lot of stuff done. We got the radiator in, distributor in, and timed, by the way, with the carburetor. So, yeah, we are pretty much ready to rock and roll. We got the valve covers back, so I'm gonna get those put on the truck today. And I do need to buy a couple bolts. I'm gonna leave a couple valve cover bolts undone, so that way I can go get new ones. So, yeah, for right now, that's the plan. So, we'll get those on and go from there. Well, got the valve covers on, and that looks 1,000 times better. Now this thing's starting to look like a motor now, which is awesome. We also got the power steering pump on, so that's good. And I'm trying to think, I want to get the headers painted, so that way we have nice, pretty headers. And then after that, honestly, just wait for the trans to get here. So I'll start cleaning up the wiring, making it look pretty. I figured out which wires go to the oil pressure sensor and the temperature sensor. My mind's went blank. So that's the plan for that. is to get that looking better and prettier. Got the vacuum brake line hooked into the motor, so that's good that's going in. I need to get more vacuum lines so I can hook the carburetor to the distributor. So that's the plan there. Need to figure out what line I need for that. And yeah, and then we just need to start hooking shit in and making it look pretty. So I think that's the plan there. I'm excited to get this done, mostly. So I don't know if I told you, but we got the stuff for the trans back, well, the update, and it is toasted completely. So we will be doing a new rebuild on that trans for this truck when we thought it was gone through before, but now we know it is toasted. Doesn't matter if it's been gone through before. So we ordered a rebuild kit for it. Should be here somewhat soon. It's getting delivered down to Rob's house, so I don't have to worry about taking it down to him. But yeah, so we're slowly working our way. This motor's looking good in here. This truck sits low now, so it'll be good. Actually, I want to measure it real quick and see how much lower it sits versus what it used to. So 1 second. So just measured, and it sits exactly the same. I thought it sat lower. Guess it doesn't. That's fine. Whatever. But hey, that means that the motor weighs the same, so that's good at least. So yeah, it's good. It's a good thing. So this motor looks so at home in this truck. I just really hope it works. So if not, I'll have some pissed off Hannah and Colton. And that's not good. But it should work. Don't see why it shouldn't. So, and I need to look at what fans we want to run on this. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Welcome back, everyone. Last time you seen we were changing the starter on Cole's Lincoln. Well, that didn't happen. It had other plans, like stripping a bolt. So, yeah. So now we're back on Dolly. I'll show you an update on what we've done so far, and it looks awesome. And tell you what we're going to do today. So, yeah, shall we? Right. So we got a lot of stuff done. We got the radiator in, distributor in, and timed, by the way, with the carburetor. So, yeah, we are pretty much ready to rock and roll. We got the valve covers back, so I'm going to get those put on the truck today. And I do need to buy a couple bolts. I'm going to leave a couple valve cover bolts undone, so that way I can go get new ones. So, yeah, for right now, that's the plan. So we'll get those on and go from there. Well, got the valve covers on, and that looks 1,000 times better. Now this thing's starting to look like a motor now, which is awesome. We also got the power steering pump on, so that's good. And I'm trying to think. I want to get the headers painted, so that way we have nice, pretty headers. And then after that, honestly, just wait for the trans to get here. So I'll start cleaning up the wiring, making it look pretty. I figured out which wires go to the oil pressure sensor and the temperature sensor. My mind's been blank. So that's the plan for that, is to get that looking better and prettier. Got the vacuum brake line hooked into the motor, so that's good that's going in. I need to get more vacuum lines so I can hook the carburetor to the distributor. So that's the plan there. Need to figure out what line I need for that. And yeah, and then we just need to start hooking shit in and making it look pretty. So I think that's the plan there. I'm excited to get this done, mostly. So I don't know if I told you, but we got the stuff for the trans back, well, the update, and it is toasted completely. So we will be doing a new rebuild on that trans for this truck when we thought it was gone through before, but now we know it is toasted. Doesn't matter if it's been gone through before. So we ordered a rebuild kit for it. Should be here somewhat soon. It's getting delivered down to Rob's house, so I don't have to worry about taking it down to him. But yeah, so we're slowly working our way. This motor's looking good in here. This truck sits low now, so it'll be good. Actually, I want to measure it real quick and see how much lower it sits versus what it used to. So 1 second. So just measured, and it sits exactly the same. I thought it sat lower. Guess it doesn't. That's fine. Whatever. But hey, that means that the motor weighs the same, so that's good at least. So yeah, it's good. It's a good thing. So this motor looks so at home in this truck. I just really hope it works. So if not, I'll have some pissed off Hannah and Colton. And that's not good. But it should work. Don't see why it shouldn't. So, and I need to look at what fans we want to run on this. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And we are back working on Dolly. So I have the paint for the headers. Flame proof, baby. To 2,000 degrees. So that should work for the headers. When it comes to the fan and the radiator, what I have decided is I think we're just going to raise the radiator up, because I actually looked at trucks that came with the 460 from the factory, and they did not have fans, believe it or not. Well, they didn't have a shroud, believe it or not. So, and that should be enough to cool this thing. So I think the plan is just to loosen the radiator, knock it up a little bit, and see what we can do about that. So that's the plan, at least for right now. So yeah, the plan today is to paint this, and then I also have electrical tape for the wiring, so I'm planning on doing that too while we're here. So yeah, so I started the wiring. Don't look too bad, looks a lot better. Still need to do that, but I'm not going to do all of it because I still need to wire up the distributor to the truck and then wire up the electric choke to the truck. So that'll be all ran, and then that'll lead into this here. I think this wire I'm going to run to the distributor because it was the original coil wire. So I'm going to run that to the distributor and get it looking pretty. And then this I'll probably run its own wire into the truck, or run it from here all the way to the distributor or to the choke for the carb. But I also got the fan on. I got the radiator adjusted, and it's close, but I think we'll be able to clear. Like, it's close, but I think it's gonna clear. If anything, I'll probably take the radiator out and shimmy it more and raise it up another 1/2 inch, because I have the adjustment to do it. I just need to get the drill out and start drilling. So yeah, so it'll clear. I just need to make sure it, we'll be good to go. But yeah, so I got the fan on, so that's good. Just need to get everything else on and looking pretty. So yeah, I got the exhaust manifolds painted, so those look good. And then I took the brake master cylinder cap off because I wanted to paint it pink, just to add a little bit more pink into this engine bay. And I think we found our issue, so at least we know where our issue was. So that's fine, I think. But yeah, it's going together. It's going good. I have the wires. I just want to make sure that the engine's ready to go before, and get the exhaust manifolds on before I start putting wires on this thing. So yeah, but damn. That's close, but hey, you know what? That's fine. That's what we like. So, but also, if you're wondering why we're not running a shroud on this, is I found out on the 79s where this motor came out of, they don't run a shroud, weirdly enough. I looked at a couple of them, and none of them ran a shroud. So, that's fun. Glad we could figure that out. But, yeah, that is tight. Like, let me just... Oh, yeah. But I think we'll clear. So it'll be close. But I think we'll be good. Just let me see. So that is there. Oh yeah, we're good. Oh yeah. 100%. So it'll just be close for a little bit, but that's fine. I also need to get belts for this thing and tighten up the pulley down below. So, yeah, looks good. This thing's gonna look sick. And I also have, I need to put the air cleaner on too. But I've got to go get the surprise sometime. So I was supposed to go get it last week, but that didn't happen. So, yeah. So, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fun. So, yeah. All right, so that'll be it for today. So, pretty much now we just gotta, I figured out the throttle linkage, and I think I can get it to work with the factory throttle linkage, which is good, but it'll be a kind of a pain, but I think I can make it work. Just have to figure out how we're going to do that. And I also have to get a return spring system for it, so that'll be an O'Reilly's thing too. Just have to figure out how I'm going to route that, but that shouldn't be too hard. So yeah, we're making our way slowly but surely. So yeah, that'll be it for today though. So either going to end the video now, you'll figure that out soon, or I'm just going to wait until we come back. So yeah, it's been interesting. So I decided I am going to end the video here. So ready to see the next time? Ready to see it? Ready to rock? Hopefully? No? Okay. So right now, just a little recap. We're waiting on the trans, waiting on a fuel tank. I would pull the old fuel tank, but that'll be the next video, because I'm waiting for the new fuel tank to get here first. And then we'll do the wiring on it. The plan is to do that next week. Finish just putting the exhaust manifold on, well, exhaust manifolds, plural, putting those on. And yeah, to start piecing everything back together. So we're slowly working our way there, and one thing at a time, right? So yeah, this truck's gonna turn out pretty sweet. I am really excited. So we've got a lot of things we have to figure out, like everything else. Just we got to figure out, you know, how do we get this running, and just the basic stuff. So this will be fun though. I'm excited. So it'll be fun. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for dealing with my so's and my ums. But exactly. We'll see you next time. So remember to like, subscribe. My landlord's over there fixing the gate. Now that's a fun story. People got stuck in here. That was pretty fun. So yeah, we'll see you on the next video, and make sure to like, subscribe, comment what you like, comment what you didn't like, and yeah. See you soon, Dolly.